Coming up, a special day for the little blue sign. Then, the new back office goes global. And later on, a double IMD out of Africa. School's out for summer. You're watching WV Live. Hello and welcome back to episode 28 of WV Live, where we read the news so you don't have to. I'm your host, Scott Caldwell. Well, it's officially summertime here in the Northern Hemisphere, and that means vacation. Seems like my Facebook feed is nothing but people on holiday. But the beauty of our business is that WorldVentures rolls on year-round, and a lot is happening. The water's warm, so let's dive right in. We begin with the little blue sign, or should I say little blue signs. On Saturday, June 9th, in addition to marking the 37th birthday of film star and international treasure Natalie Portman, we also celebrated our first official International Blue Sign Day in honor of WorldVentures hitting $2 billion with a B in sales in the past 3 years. To celebrate, WorldVentures reps and DreamTrips members all over the globe absolutely flooded social media with their favorite pictures of themselves rocking that "You Should Be Here" blue sign. What's awesome is that the idea didn't even come from corporate. The Warrior himself, PAC team member and quadruple IMD Jeff Balfe came up with this one. I caught up with Jeff right before he hopped on a flight to Australia to join Marcus Setta as co-trainer for boot camp on the Gold Coast. He said, some of us seasoned DreamTrips travelers, we've maybe stopped taking as many pictures with the sign, and I just thought this was a way to remind ourselves what brought us to the dance. It's appropriate because the "You Should Be Here" tagline itself came from an organic moment with a handful of WorldVentures leaders on an RMD trip early in the company's history. And Jeff's right. Photos with that sign have been making people not only smile, but also ask their friend what the sign is all about and created interest in our business. So if you're not carrying one with you on your next trip, you're missing out. I just got back from Peru, and when we snapped our pics at Machu Picchu, you better believe I had my sign. Do yourself a favor. If you've got a membership, book a dream trip, and as Wayne said recently, fly that blue flag high, because next year, Blue Sign Day is going to be even bigger. Speaking of boot camps, they are rocking right now. As this episode is dropping, Mark and Jeff are tearing it up on the Gold Coast, but we've also had Johannesburg, South Africa with Gary Cowan, and Bucharest, Romania with Stavros Zanonos, Sashin Govender, and Byron Schrag. And guys, the energy and intensity at these events has been unreal. I spoke to Byron shortly before we stepped into the studio, and that's all he could talk about. If you're watching this in Asia, Hong Kong Boot Camp is coming up fast, July 6th through the 8th, and you've got Sir Irwin, Millie Leung, and Martin Ruoff heading your way. You got to get registered. And for my North American friends, Boot Camp in Charlotte is going to be here before you know it, and gracing the stage will be Eric Grisbowski, Byron Schrag, Julio Acosta, Dave Ulloa, Roscoe Taylor, Sashin Govender, Carrie Schneider, and Johnny Wimbrey. You want to light up the second half of 2018? Get your team there, whatever it takes. You'll be glad you did. Go to wveventreg.com. That's an order. Next up, the new back office is going global. After previewing it for our international IMDs on June 19th, the rest of the world got access today, June 30th. The development team worked non-stop for basically May and June to get this done, and we're super excited to expand the beta program to everyone else. Best part is, it's in language, and not like some janky Google Translate kind of thing. We're talking actually translated correctly. So start poking around and let us know what you think. We've got lots more headed your way the rest of the year, but we think you'll love what's already there. To access it, simply log into your back office like you normally would, then look for the big gray box that reads "Try out the new beta of the back office today," and click on the blue Launch Now button. It's like the door to Narnia. So much magic awaits you on the other side. Just turn right at the lamppost. In product news, couple of items. First, get excited, Africa. DreamTrips Rewards is coming to you in the fourth quarter of 2018. Africa is the fastest growing region on the planet right now, and we're about to pour some gas on the fire. Not only that, but you guys have heard about the new Screamin' Deals, right? Briefly known as DreamTrips Escapes? Well, we changed the name again, just to help clear up any potential confusion. And no, it's not a symbol. They're now called, fittingly, Anytime Escapes, cause you can pretty much take them anytime. And more good news, they're now in Africa. There are trips currently available to Cape Town, Nisa, Victoria Falls, and Amboseli. But it's not just Africa. We've now got Anytime Escapes to multiple European spots, including Croatia, Greece, and the UK, all of which are in addition to the new destinations we discussed last episode. So this product extension just keeps getting better. Of course, this is all part of a company-wide initiative to ramp up the product value aggressively this year. To that end, DreamTrips Local actually moved out from under the WorldVentures team to be wholly owned by Rovia. Throughout the rest of the year, you'll continue to see Rovia moving into being a product company, not just exclusively travel. By fully owning the entire scope of our product offering, they'll be able to more effectively expand product utilization for our customers, increase the value and relevancy of the product, as well as the overall experience for members and reps alike, grow more locations, and expand the usage of points. In short, better product means more happy customers, better retention, and more money in your pocket. So if you think it's good now, just wait. One of the big factors in the product improvements, people. That's right, we've got some new players on the team, and they're a bunch of all-stars. On the Rovia side, Jim Minch has appointed 2 new senior directors who will be focusing on dream trip pricing, inventory, building relationships with local WorldVentures leaders, and just really making sure that the membership is the best it can be for their market, not only as a value for the members themselves, but as a product that WV reps are excited to sell. David Hurd will be handling the Americas. Then longtime member of the WorldVentures family and former rep and my good friend George Adamides will be handling Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. They join Joan Lai, who will continue to focus on Asia and the Pacific. It's not just Rovia getting some new talent, though. WorldVentures has a new Chief Technology Officer, Paul Jenkins, who will be hard at work to deliver high-tech, high-touch solutions so all our reps can run their businesses with excellence. We've also got a new VP of Communications, Sophia Staller, who will be tackling both internal and external communications, including PR, community involvement, and the overall corporate identity. I sat down with her for about an hour right before we filmed this, and she's just wonderful. And like Josh, just a big servant leader who's here to learn and collaborate and help us go to the next level. She's also a cheap Caribbean alum, so strong background. Then Josh Payne just announced that Russ Wood will be the new VP of Asia Pacific, and we're just days away from a new VP for Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. Our bench just gets deeper and deeper every month. Moving on to promotions, have you enjoyed Welcome Back? We've had a ton of people taking advantage of this one, and it's been so cool to be visited by the ghosts of WorldVentures past. We know sometimes we've been the right opportunity, just the wrong time, and we're pumped to have all of you come play with us again. Good news is that Welcome Back is still going, but only for a limited time. If you missed episode 27, which first off, shame on you, go get caught up. Here's how it works. If someone is or has been a rep, a member, or both, and has a past due balance over $99 or their account is inactive, in either situation they can bring their account current for just $99 one time, and they'll resume normal monthly payments the following month. To help you easily identify who you can welcome back, there's a sweet section in the new beta back office called Accounts with Issues. It's in the quick links section of the dashboard, and when you click that, it will show you 2 sections. One is accounts needing payment update, and these people need to contact WV by calling us. These are folks who will be charged $99 or less. The other section below that will show you people eligible to welcome back and even display a unique link you can share with them. Members inactive for less than 12 months get all their unexpired virtual currency back. Members inactive more than 12 months do not. Reps inactive less than 6 months keep their original spot in the tree, sales volume, and virtual currency. Reps inactive 6 to 12 months keep their original spot and unexpired virtual currency, but lose the volume. And reps inactive more than 12 months lose the virtual currency and volume, but can choose a new sponsor and go in at the bottom of that sponsor's tree. And the promotion is even better in its current form because every time a family member re-engages for $99 total, you earn a quarter point towards weekly cycles, plus volume towards the lifestyle bonus, and immediate lineage credit. So make sure you're taking advantage of it while it's here. As far as other promotions, Rewards Rush and the old Fast Pass 150 run through July 29th, and you can still qualify for the very last Mega Rockstar trip through July 6th, but you gotta hurry. Oh, and there's one more promotion, a rank promotion that is. At boot camp in South Africa, Josh Payne gave a moving introduction of only the second double IMD on the African continent, but also the youngest at 24, Mr. Sashin Govender. Sashin has been in WorldVentures since about the time he got out of puberty, and he's been steadily setting one record after another. He's seen numerous setbacks and adversities over the last several years, but he just keeps going, and now he's got the ring to show for it. Congratulations, Sash, you deserve it, brother, and a big congratulations to the team that supported you through it. There's a whole wave of African leaders coming up right behind you, and we know big things are in store for that continent. In Foundation news, a big award. The WorldVentures Foundation was excited to present their Global Volunteer of the Year award to Anand Patel this month. Anand is a national marketing director with WorldVentures out of Zimbabwe, and he was recognized for his tremendous service and involvement with the foundation. He's personally sponsored 2 bottle schools in Guatemala. He always shows up with a big smile and a heart to serve, and he's a true embodiment of what the foundation is all about. On June 28th, the foundation cut the ribbon on their 62nd Dream Court in Bridgeport, Connecticut, along with the Nancy Lieberman Foundation. Hats off to the team there for making it happen. It's been a long time coming. And as usual, the WorldVentures Foundation has been hosting volunteer days at the boot camps all month, which have been awesome. If you're planning to attend one of the upcoming events, make sure you register for that as well. And finally, let's look at the calendar. Besides the boot camps in Hong Kong and the US that we already discussed, there are some upcoming RTEs. We've got Tel Aviv, Israel on July 15th, and Bucharest, London, and Stuttgart, Germany on July 21st. For those who want to spend a little quality time just working on themselves in a beautiful environment, there's Journey in Greece, August 21st to the 25th, now available. And with some of the boot camps behind us, that means tickets are starting to go on sale for A View from the Edge. We'll talk more about it in upcoming episodes, but save the date for September 14th through the 16th in South Africa and November 9th through the 11th in Europe. WVEventReg.com is the website to visit, as usual. Well, that does it for this episode. Please like the video if you're watching it on social media anywhere. Like early, like often, and share it with your teams while you're at it. We also love hearing from you, so drop a comment if you enjoyed it or just want to say hi. All right, now get back out there and get to work. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, don't forget your sunscreen. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm your host, Scott Caldwell, and this has been WV Live, where we read the news so you don't have to.